Hey everybody, Steven here playing Subnautica Below Zero, and today I'm going to showcase how you actually can use console commands. So for anybody that watches my videos, a lot of times I'm kind of just going around in free cam, or I'm ghosting somewhere, or I'm spawning something, or I'm spawning creatures or anything like that. So I know for a lot of people they're like, man, how do you do that? So I'm playing on PC here, and for this we're going to hit F3, which is going to bring up this little menu. I'm going to hit F8, which is the feedback key. Now the reason I'm doing this is because otherwise I don't have my cursor free to actually come over here and double click disable consoles and then click away. One of the other things that I want to do here is I can actually change the texture quality, and you'll see that immediately makes that better. The shader, I'm assuming loadout, and then the loadout group bias, or we can mark that up, but the shadow cascade as well. So, and you can do that from the menu. It's just the graphical settings, but it's easier because I'm already here, right? Then I'm going to hit F8, F3, and then if I hit the enter key, we're going to see in the bottom left hand corner here that it actually just brings up an area that I can type some stuff. Once we're here, we can type a bunch of different things. We can spawn things, go to different places. So if I click go to, it'll show me a list of places that I can go to. Basic ones are going to be free cam and spawn an item, right? And then go to. And I'm actually going to kind of show in the corner of the video here, I'll make sure that the link is actually in the description. That's a website, it's the fandom website where you guys can go and you can see all the different crazy stuff that you guys can actually do as well. I'm just barely scratching the surface with this. Story, another big one. You can see some big story things that you can actually do here. But let's just go to the rocket here. Now it's crazy weather here and I don't want to mess with it, so let's type in weather. Let's turn the weather off. Right. So now we're here. And now I can see out. And weather, you can do way more stuff, right? If I type in day, it turns it to day. If I type in night, it turns it to night. If I type in fog, it brings off the water volume. That's another big one. Now we can see everything, right? You can do special weather events and all of that. I can also do free cam. So if I type in free cam, one word, I can actually move around now and see my body. And with this, if you just press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's going to change the speed here. So I always just jump to 5. We can move around. If I hold shift as if I'm going to run, we can even speed that up. Right? And so you see me go up to the Vesper and look at it and things like that. I'm going to come back over here. Something to be mindful of. If you are in free cam and you try to do the go to command, it's not going to work. It's going to basically break this. And you're going to be way off the map. It shoots you way off into space. It just doesn't work. So it's always important to go back into your body. You can just ghost wherever you're at. If I type in ghost, it just drops me wherever. And I can go to somewhere else. But let's kind of put that into practice here. Under the water, right? Now if I type in ghost right now, I wasn't in water, but now I'm in water, right? Sometimes that always doesn't work. Sometimes you'll be on land and you'll go here and it will just drop you straight down. So just something to be mindful of. Go back into free cam really quick, and I can turn the water volume back on if I want to, right? Let's do something else though. Let's spawn a creature. Spawn shadow Leviathan, all one word. We get ourselves a shadow Leviathan. Let's spawn the Cryptosuchus, and let's spawn 50 of them. You have to do that space, right? So it's spawn, space, whatever the item is, space, and then the amount that you want. Boom. And you'll see they shoot everywhere. So a lot of these probably shot off the map, so something to be mindful of. You might have to do it a couple times if you want to even mess with that. They're trying to mess with me. Let's spawn a sea truck. Get ourselves a sea truck. Let's spawn some items, right? Let's spawn titanium. Let's do 50 of those, right? Bunch of cool things that you can do with this. But I'm going to get out of their way because I'm just going to freak out like crazy. So let's ghost here. Now let's do story though. Story, space, Marg. I think it's Marg 1. And it brings me to where you will just go right into that story item, and it should pop up. There we go. So something to toy around with for you guys. There you go. So hopefully that helps anybody that was wondering how you do this, right? And beyond that, we can spawn builder, right? I need a builder. Spawn scanner. These are going through that one floated through the floor there. So you got to be mindful of where you're putting this stuff, right? If you're unsure, you can always do it up above and it'll drop down. So an insane amount of things that you guys can do with this. The shadow Leviathan out there. So hopefully that helps anybody, and you guys can toy around and be creative with this stuff and have fun. Just a lot of times I'm just goofing around, but a lot of times if I want to see something new, I go into free cam mode and kind of search around and see what I can find, right? Or get a better viewpoint on something. So that is it, everybody. If you liked the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to continue to follow along with all of my content, hit the subscribe button for me. Thanks so much for watching.